Hey guys, welcome back. We're super excited to finally get this guy in and everything. Took us a while to actually get him in. But Last Ronin armored version, in my opinion, I think this guy's one of the best top figures they've done. I love this guy, everything I've seen of him. I'm super excited to finally get my hands on one. And we've got the unarmored Ronin, of course. Both have their pros, both have their cons, I'm sure. And we're going to get into all of that in just a second. So, as you can see here, a classic window box. We've got the last Ronin right there in all of his armored glory. On the sides of these, there are comic panels. You can stack them next to each other and form a full little scene. I think that's pretty cool. This one's numbered 1. He was numbered 2. And yeah, let's go ahead and pull him out and take a look. Yeah, this guy is pretty badass. You pull him out and you just really start to see just everything that he's got going for him. He's in there pretty good too. I mean, he's got one strap around each of his ankles, around each of his biceps, and then he's got his hands through the packaging along with a little bit of the back, but you can see all some of that detailing on the back and everything, different holsters that he's made himself. You've got a spare head without the hood. You've got weapons galore. Dude, he's comes with a lot of shit. Both of these Ronins came with a lot of shit. And I think that's just wonderful. But here you've got a piece of tape right here holding that in and everything. Then you actually got these zip tie things going through this panel right here and right here. And then this whole outside piece lifts up to reveal all those accessories and everything. And yeah, let's go ahead and pull them out. Jesus Christ, look at all this. He's just got so much. I was not expecting that at all. Oh my god, that is actually pretty cool. I don't think that the hood is actually part of the guy's head. It's not. That is cool. First impressions is getting him out and everything. And plus that's got some articulation to that peg too, I think. Yeah, that's a no. That would have been cool too, but it wouldn't have been too useful. But yeah, that's still cool and everything. This pegs into the back of his head where the bandana would go. So this pops out. Yeah, that's cool. That is cool. So you can swap the hood, peg that in, and then you could have another hooded head. That is super cool. That is so nifty. I am that A+ effort right there. That is so cool. And it's such a simple thing. That is pretty cool. So you can have whatever face you want with him and everything. And you can even move that around a little bit. It holds on pretty well without that peg too. This is molded directly to that head. That is super cool. I'm already super stoked about this figure and everything. Start off with the articulation. His head seems to move around pretty well. There's not a lot of room, but there's enough room to get just minor movements there. It's the only thing I don't like about the shoulder pads here. His head is on there pretty well, but you can still get him to do what you want, which is the nice part. But you do not have a lot of room to work with. But the way that his head is all smooth and flat out like that, you still are able to get those nod up, nod downs. That's pretty cool. That's pretty impressive actually, with how much they literally left themselves no room for anything there. That's pretty cool. I like that, the way they did that. This is one of my favorite figures already. Ugh, super tight on the joints there. A little bit hard to get that shoulder moving. Might want to heat up your figure first. You really might want to. You got that double on the elbow and you've got that twist in there. Is a tad off-putting to see just how thick to how thin that goes, but perfect for your articulation needs, and that's probably why they did it that way, because I feel like his arm should definitely be a little bit beefier there. But you got the gauntlets and everything else covering him up, so he still looks great. All of this little patchwork and detailing, super cool. I really like this too. I don't like how thin it's held on here, because I feel like I'm gonna rip this straight off. How is that on there? It's literally just wrapped down there. Is it through the body or is it attached to the body? So I'm wondering if this is like, I don't see it coming up from the front, so can't really tell. I think it's going around the body like this and kind of clamping more than it's going through and around and everything, but somebody that's tore one of these apart can tell you. I like how it's got slots for stuff. Like, it's just, he's got a slot here, he's got 2 of them on there, he's got a slot here. Like, he's got places for everything to go. Those legs with those double joints there. See if we can get, there we go, now we can see. Yeah, I'm messing around with a new camera, so bear with me. Real nice with that double knee. The legs, real nice. The feet, real nice. And like, these have super, super flat feet. Like, it's like flip-flop, straight up flip-flop, flat. Ooh, that was a sentence for me to say, apparently. But, oh, there he goes with his splits. He is super cool. He is super cool. I could play with him for another like 10 minutes here if like you let me. Let's go ahead and move on to actually checking out some things. About 6.5 inches. So perfectly in line there. It's pretty cool. Get these two guys side by side. Super nifty. Let's come down a little bit so we can try seeing some of this stuff that we're going to mess with. Now, as far as his hands, we did kind of just, everything kind of spilled out when we opened up this package. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of these little small ones. We've got these little throwing stars. They're real pointy. Oh, they're real pointy. Like, I mean really pointy, like stabby stab points. Kudos for actually giving me a stabby stab. That's stabby stab too. But this is your grappling hook there. The one complaint I've seen a lot of people talk about is that there's no place for him to really put that, but a lot of people were saying like little lobster clips and stuff, like you could hang off his belt, hang this on there and everything, and you can pick those up for like 5 cents. If, like, you know, something like Temu and stuff, like, will have those. This is one of my most impressive things that they put in there, are these goggles, mainly because they've got this elastic band. Like, it's not just like a plastic mold piece on there. Like, look at this. Like, they actually gave you like an elastic band, so like you can put this on either one of them and everything. Like, if we pop that off, we can go ahead and pull that down over his eyes. Yep. That is super cool. You have to mess around a bit to figure out the best way to put this on there. Yeah, it's gonna go the other way, definitely. But yeah, I think they're super cool. Just that fact that it has that elastic banding. That'll sit real nice below. Like, you know, if you put him around here, it would be a little bit easier, because then you could hold that and get that kind of where you want it. Probably look better the other side. Super cool goggles. I dig them. probably exactly what they're intending you to do with them too, is hook them around those pegs on the back sides. And then, of course, another pair of super badass nunchucks with the metal. Love it. We actually get a bow staff this time. I don't think he came with a bow staff, if I remember correctly. Been a few weeks since I opened up his packaging, so I don't remember. But yeah, we get Donnie's bow staff. Sai. And then this is cool. We actually get one of Leo's swords. And we've got swords with a sheath, and it actually goes in. Really kick-ass. We look at this. Really badass. Then, of course, we've got this too. I have no idea what you're supposed to call these things, but really badass. We've got another one. This one comes in more black. This one comes in a silver. This guy comes with a lot more weapons and stuff, and we almost forgot about this because it's super tiny. Some kind of... hell if I even know what this is supposed to be. Like, somebody that read the comics would know better. I'm assuming some kind of grenade. Looks like there's red button right there. Like, this is definitely a blowy uppy. No doubt in my mind it's a blowy uppy. But lots of weapons. Lots of weapons. Super badass. Another head and everything. And both of them have these nice stern expressions and everything. So he's got that nice, like, and then, like, he's got that nice, you know what I mean? Like, no better way to really describe those there. As far as the hands you get your side grip hands. You know, you can put it in either side. And you get your open boob grabbers and stuff, you know, put them on either side. So you've got everything for what you want. Because, you know, you can grab those sides with those. You can put whatever weapons you want in those and everything. And then you've got your just beat me up fists and stuff. So they did a really great job on these guys. These guys look amazing. And I think he's definitely my favorite. But he's got some really kick-ass accessories too. Like that Mouser bat dog. Like just perfect. Like I love the way they did both of these. But thanks, guys. Go ahead and check us out next time.